Hello, Sassniks, everyone on the internet. It is I, Sasso. We're animating Amy Rose. She's in a car today with me, Montana.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right today. Did some cool things.
You sure did.
Yes, I did.
We saw a movie. The whole gang went out and saw Looney Tunes. No, The Day the Earth Blew Up. Mm-hmm. It was freaking fantastic.
Loved it. It was nice.
Truly enjoyed that movie viewing experience. Mm-hmm. I see all the Sassniks coming in. Hello, Patricia, Hamza, Lady Gray, Adrena, Hedge. The legends have returned. Now, at some point, folks are going to say that that Mel Drizzly has turned into you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Whenever I have a co-host for these streams, people think that Mel Drizzly has morphing. He can morph into different people. So
that makes sense for me, though.
Yeah. You have a connection to Mel Drizzly.
I do. I do. It's fun. We are related.
Yes, the two of you are related. What's that been like for you so far? How's that worked out?
We grew up around each other, so life and whatnot. It's been pretty cool.
Gotcha.
Depends. Sometimes we have to decide who's cooler than one another, but most of the times he thinks it him. So, I guess we can go with that.
I think you're both cool in your own unique ways.
I try. But, yes, our own unique ways. That makes a lot of sense.
You guys are actually pretty cool.
Thanks.
I think so.
I try.
So, usually on these streams, we hang out and talk to the Sassniks, mm-hmm. all these fine individuals in the chat, and I animate, and we just kind of talk. We usually end up talking about Sonic stuff, really wherever the wind takes us, honestly.
Awesome.
So we got this scene. I don't think I've shown you guys yet, but so basically last time, Amy was driving on this road. Mm-hmm. Now she's arrived at a location.
Okay.
We don't know where she's going, but we know that she's arriving somewhere, a parking lot, if you will.
Okay.
So as everyone can see here, it's just this ominous shot, right? And then she drives in. She's got a pretty sweet car. Mm-hmm. There's a can flying around the car. We don't need to pay attention to that. What we need to pay attention to is the car. And
not the can.
Yeah. The can comes up later. I'm sure anyone who is a fan of this channel will know that it's definitely
there.
Yeah, it's kind of flying alongside the car. It could be a haunted episode where she's trying to escape this ghost.
The haunted trash can.
Yeah. It's just terrorizing her.
Beautiful.
So she parks and she's listening to this radio station, and certain things are happening. She's going through she's experiencing some emotions. Mm-hmm. And today we're going to be animating her picking up this bottle and then putting it back down.
Beautiful.
And that's
beautiful.
That's a big part of what we're here for today.
Well, you have to see her pick it up.
Otherwise, how else would we know?
Exactly.
Void Pacers YT says, "Hi guys, I feel nostalgic about this."
Let's see. Jonathan Vo says, "Are you excited for the upcoming Sonic game called Sonic Racing Cross Worlds?"
Am I excited?
I don't know. Are you?
Not particularly.
All right.
Are you excited?
Honestly, I have not been paying attention to life enough to even know what that was. So, if somebody were to explain it to me, maybe. But as of right now, I have no idea.
It's kind of like Mario Kart, but just with the Sonic characters.
I see.
Do you like Mario Kart?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is it something you think, given the choice between Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart, which would you go with?
Breath of the Wild. Okay. You asked that like you didn't know the answer. What is this? Okay.
I don't know. I just wanted to ask you that question.
Let's see. Tiger Low, I think that's how you pronounce it, says, "Meanwhile, I'm here thinking, have you ever noticed that we always see two of them, Jim and Evelyn, Jim and Mel, Evelyn and Mel, but never all three of them together? Coincidence? I don't think so."
The three of us haven't appeared on stream in quite some time. Maybe we should see if Evelyn wants to join us sometime.
That would be fun.
It should be everyone. You should come back, and Mel and Evelyn can be here, and we'll all just... I mean, the camera is wide enough. We could all fit in, like, I don't know.
Nice and close, you know.
Everyone, get to know your neighbor.
Like, no breathing room, just everybody right next to each other. Oop.
Lady Gray says, to your lovely friend, what's her favorite part of the animation? And hi, by the way.
Honestly, I just like watching all of it being created. As of the last few months, I haven't really learned much of it, except when I've been here with them, so it's been pretty interesting to see how things are done, especially picking up this
magic
cup
bottles?
Bottle thing that is now disappeared into the cup holder. But, you know. But
I love it.
Yes. Oh, we miss Evelyn. We all miss Evelyn. She's busy doing stuff right now.
Her and Melvin are on a very important mission.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll see Evelyn next week.
Possibly.
I'm sure you'll see Mel Drizzly next week.
Most likely.
Drina Hedge says, get the crew in the stream. Everyone's coming in. I love it. We should invite Henry to come back too.
Henry!
So he can join us.
Henry's cool.
He is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
We were streaming Shadow the Hedgehog a few weeks ago. Sonic X Shadow Generations a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Keanu Reeves voices Shadow in the game. He doesn't voice he doesn't voice any characters in the Looney Tunes movie that we saw. But we did see another movie poster where Keanu Reeves is in as John Wick.
Yes, there's another one coming out.
I've only ever seen the first one. I need to see the other ones.
Yes, that would be smart because, they're all good.
Have you seen them all?
Most of them, yes. I'm pretty sure I have, except for this last one that hasn't really come out yet.
Gotcha.
I would have to look it up just to make sure I have seen them all, but I'm pretty sure I have.
I could see that happening. I could see that for you.
Let's see. Angel Huerta is asking what is going to happen in episode 5.
Well, this is the final episode so far of the Collab animation, the Collab episode series. The last thing that happened was Sonic and Amy had not really a fight, but Sonic said that he was going to go hang with his friends. Amy was very concerned about these new friends that Sonic has, and he tells her to close the curtains to her window, even though her window doesn't have any curtains. So she peeks outside, and she sees our Sonic, the Sonic from Blana Productions, and the Shadow from Shadow 759 beating the crap out of a bus driver, hijacking the bus, then destroying an orphanage and robbing a Pizza Hut. So we don't see that part. They just talk about that part. So now we're seeing Amy. Now we're hanging with Amy again, and she doesn't seem too happy. So I think we're going to be dealing with the repercussions of what Sonic's and Shadow did before.
I see. Lady Gray wants to know why Amy looks like she's struggling with that cup holder.
Amy isn't struggling. I'm struggling. Poor Amy has to deal with me struggling with this cup holder. Oh,
and to answer your question, Tiger Low, I hope I'm Lau. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that rightly. No, I'm not Evelyn. But I love Evelyn. But also, yes, my face isn't really quite in the light enough. But no, I'm not Evelyn. I am Montana. I don't know. Does this look better?
There she is.
But yes, so you're struggling to get the cup in the cup holder? Is that what you were saying?
So essentially, in this scene, the cup needs to be in the cup holder. She needs to grab the cup from the cup holder, bring it out of the, what am I trying to say? It needs to leave frame and then come back in as she puts it back down.
Got it.
So I'm kind of like, I was doing something else before, and now I just have to make some adjustments here. So it looks like how I described.
Yes, I'm not Evelyn's friend, although yes, technically I am.
You are.
I
you
am.
guys are friends.
I'm all of their friends.
Yeah.
I am Mel's younger sister. That would be me, Montana. But yes, you are right. Yes, it is pretty dark. So yes, it's your mistake, but it's also really not. I'm blending in with the background. Just blend in with the walls.
Lady Gray says, Montana, the state of the mountain. Beautiful place to see and visit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I should have worn my Montana shirt.
So should I have.
Yeah.
We could have been matching. It would have been great.
My dad went to Montana and got me the shirt. It says Montana, I think, the last great place, which I think is a little debatable. But you too also have a Montana shirt.
Yes, I got it from a thrift store. Nice to meet you too.
It's very on brand for you. So Tiger Low, our friend Justin came up with a nickname, Liger. So we usually call Tiger Low Liger.
Ah, okay.
So if that's something you want to call Ligers as well, then you're more than welcome to.
Let's see if I remember that. I might not. We'll try.
You have a good memory, though.
Sometimes. Short term, not really. I could tell you everything you did this week, though.
Yeah, I think you have a better memory than I do.
Okay,
sure.
yes. Also, just call me Liger. Got you. See? He said it, so now I have to, but whatever.
Now it's been decreed. All right, so.
All right, you can do this.
I know. I'm using all of my animating abilities to make this thing happen. Liger says, thanks for sharing our lore.
Demetrius says, I'm also here.
Hi, Demetrius. How are you?
Hello.
What's going on? I'm struggling over here, but we're gonna get through this for sure.
Pick it up.
It needs to hang for a beat.
I see. Just missed it completely.
Come on. You can do it. Demetrius wants to know what the lore is for them. You are the bringer of knowledge, and you bring up points for us to discuss that are related to video games and Sega in particular and Nintendo, and you usually inform us about how much those companies are making and basically how silly Sega's decisions are when making financial moves. He brings a lot to the conversation. Thank you, Demetrius. Thank you all for being here.
Oh, and yes, Lo is right that Lo is right. You didn't really miss anything. Just talking about his nickname and getting started and how he's over here not picking up the cup bottle thing.
That.
Yeah, that.
That one.
You're caught up. Good job.
So I think she's gonna bring it up like this. Let's do one of these.
She gonna be able to grab onto it? Oh, close.
I hope so, honestly.
There, right.
Oh, okay. So comes down.
So, like the red lines that are the fingers, does it need to be on the other side of the bottle or going through it? What is this happening?
I think the camera angle that we had in mind for this scene. This music, by the way, is perfect for what we're trying to do.
It's very nice.
Thank
it's very
you,
calming.
Evelyn. We're gonna bring this camera.
You're right. Amy can do it. You gotta catch it. Catch it.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Oh.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, start with that at the beginning. Yes. But no.
The answer is yes, but also no.
Not gonna. But could. But
Perhaps.
won't.
Maybe, but no.
Try again. Next time.
I think we're going to do something like this. Actually, no, we're not going to do something like this because of reasons. Let's see.
Reasons are always good.
Reasons are good, yeah.
Yes. Ooh, I like the color.
We can keep the color if you want.
I mean, I'm just saying it looks good. Do whatever you want with the color. I just saw it right there and said it was cool.
Glad you like it.
Thanks. I'm usually not picky about these things, though, so might need to ask someone else.
You do mention that. You have told me before that you were not picky about things. Except maybe for, like, chairs.
Chairs? Oh. Lady Gray, yes, I do like video games. when you my favorite part, I don't know.
You like collecting everything.
Oh, that's
Completionist. 100%. Nothing is missed.
Yeah.
That's your favorite part.
I was getting through a while ago Breath of the Wild, and I had finished everything, and I kept playing it, and Jim and everybody else was wondering what I needed to do left in the game, and it was because I was trying to collect all 999 of the Korok seeds. Yes, I am a collector. And then it deleted for whatever reason, and I had to start over. So now I'm back to doing everything again, and I will not be stopping until I find all the Korok seeds. I need the golden poo at the end.
I remember you being very upset.
I
Rightly
was.
so. Rightly so.
I was.
Yeah.
It just deleted everything on my Switch. I was very upset. It's very sad.
It was man, that's like that's a very cruel thing to happen to someone.
Yeah, I think I was at like 500 and something seeds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was quite upsetting. I had to not play for a few months.
I'm just gonna be done for a little bit with this.
Yeah, I started playing all the other games except that. Let's see. Demetrius says, the only Sega news I have is it seems that they are prioritizing more into their, I don't know how to say this, pachinko? Yes, pachinko and resorts than games lately. In Sonic news, nothing. And then, but in Sonic news, we had the Switch One Direct, and it was all right.
Sweet.
Yes.
So I showed you this, I think when we were in the movie theater, but Nintendo released this app called Nintendo Day.
Oh yes, you did show me.
And you can prioritize, I think it's like Mario, Zelda, Splatoon, Kirby, and something else. And basically like you can randomize your themes, so you can just pick which themes you want. Mm-hmm. And every day it'll give you like some video game lore about about Mario or Zelda, but they also have like marked on their calendars when like the next Nintendo Direct's coming out. They've got clips from different like live symphony stuff for like Zelda.
I didn't know any of that. The only thing I saw on there was Breath of the Wild in 28, which is today. So this is good to know.
I'm just so impressed with everything this company does.
Hey.
Like, this shit sounds, it already is super cool.
They're doing more and more, and then more. And then later, they'll probably do more.
I honestly, it's a super big novelty item, but I would totally get the Alarmo. It just seems awesome.
All right, Zelda.
Is that something
the
you
Zelda
would get?
movie in 2027, 1 week after the Sonic 4 is supposed to release. Oof. Well, let's see if they really actually do this Zelda movie. I would love it if they did, but we'll see what happens there.
It's not the first time that Nintendo has like stopped a production for Zelda because of leaks or what have you.
It's like the 4th or 5th time they've made some type of, we're gonna do a Zelda live action.
Right. I remember when they seeing screenshots of a Legend of Zelda animated series, and it looked pretty cool, but they probably
didn't happen.
Yeah, they did something silly, and now they can't do it. I think it was a leak or whatever.
Let's see.
Nintendo doesn't mess around.
Strasbourg Production says, I got an idea for a video if you're interested.
That's pretty cool. If you want to share your video or your idea.
Also, greetings. Did not say hi. I see your message above that. That says greetings.
Hello. Greetings, yes.
And salutations.
Of course, and salute. Can't forget that one.
Nope. You were going to say something. I don't know if you remember, but you were going to say something.
I don't really remember.
All right, it's fine. Figure it out later. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Montana, I just kind of drift in and out of
I understand. I do the same thing.
When I'm here, I'm here sometimes, but then I'm thinking about the Nintendo Switch 2 and how sweet that's gonna be.
Yes. Movies, videos, songs.
That too.
Outside, nature. More stuff, more songs.
It was really nice out today.
It was.
I think it's very appropriate that we spent 2.5 hours in a movie theater because of how nice it was outside.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Dimitri says, are Sega gonna copy Nintendo again and do their own app for Sonic News?
That would be hilarious if they did.
Most interesting.
Is that something you guys would want to see? A Sonic daily app? Everyday Sonic?
Says, all they seem to be doing is enjoying riding Nintendo's coattails.
What?
Yes, I agree with you. What movie did we go to see? We saw,
The Day the Earth Blew Up.
yeah, the Looney Tunes movie.
It was awesome.
Yes. Hello, Deshaun Williams.
Hey, hello. How are you? Thanks. Good to see you, Deshaun. Hello, hello. I'm trying to animate. Well, the big thing we're doing today is
The cup.
the cup. And Amy working with the cup here. That's getting it into her hands.
Oh, let's see. Okay, Strasbourg Production says, my idea is for Rogue the Bat and go skydiving and use a parachute. Shows a round parachute and skydiving goggles in Rogue's colors. Hello, Jumpy.
So you want to see more Rouge or Rogue on the channel?
Oh, Rouge.
That's all right. Knuckles in our series calls her Rogue, and no one's ever corrected him.
Oh, well.
It's kind of a thing that they have.
Oh, well.
It's pretty silly. So Rogue, technically, it's canon. Let's see now. Will this work? Hello, Jumpy.
The first time you're watching a stream of you guys.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yes. Do you mean this stream in general or just with me? Because this is the first time I am here.
That's funny.
And are you interested in Strasbourg Productions' idea? What do you think?
So basically, Rouge or Rogue just goes skydiving. It's Liger says, there it is again, classic Rogue moment right here.
I needed it explained to me.
I could see. It sounds like something that she would do. I think it's a cool starting point for sure. Is she jumping out of Tails' plane? The tornado. Who
Fingers.
knows?
The fingers.
I know. Don't worry.
It will be fixed in general.
Okay, so we're close. That's wonderful. Perfect.
Excuse me.
Excellent. Could I just copy this over?
I have no idea, can you?
Oh, this is the influence thing. Gotcha. Yeah, I hope so. Sure, why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How about all you guys? No. The exciting world of animation. After watching, would you ever be excited to animate after seeing this?
Once I figure out how to, yeah.
I
would take time and do this.
I could see you getting really good at it, honestly.
Yeah, I pay lots of attention to details and things, as you might have noticed.
I do notice, yes.
Let's see. Okay, Dimitri said, and apparently Sony's Concorde costed them approximately $400 million or more. Ooh, yeah, oof, you are right.
Wait, what was that? Sony's Oh, that was a game that came out but didn't come out? Man, that's rough. $400 million? Oh my god.
Lady Gray, to answer your questions, I mean, yes, Space Jam is awesome. I used to watch it a lot growing up. But I mean, I favor the TV shows of like Looney Tunes and stuff like that more than those in general. The movie that we just saw today was great. And it reminded me a lot of the TV show from growing up, or TV shows, I should say. But yeah, no, I would say the TV shows. But again, I do like the Space Jam, Michael Jordan and whatnot. I think it's Michael Jordan.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Did you ever watch Tiny Toons? It's with Buster and Babs Bunny.
No, I don't think so.
I watched a lot of that growing up, but I also did watch a lot of Looney Tunes as well, and it's absolutely hilarious.
I see. Montana animated. We want to see it. What, like me animated? Like
They've spoken. They want to see you animated.
oh no, that's I don't know about that, but
I like it. That's funny.
Okay, let's see. Strasbourg Productions, and just to be funny, when Rogue Rouge lands, she gets engulfed by her parachute, like those parachute covering land gags. See, I'm never gonna remember which one is which now, so I'm just gonna have to say it both at the same time.
She herself and everybody in the series are like, "Hey, Rogue Rouge, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, you." It's funny.
Let's see. Speaking of Looney Tunes, boy, are Warner Brothers treating their property especially dirty lately. You know, yeah, I agree with that, Demetrius. That it does seem like they are doing that. And okay, Lady Grey, yes, me. I'm back to me being animated. It's not that I feel negatively about that. I just see I'm having an awkward moment about this, thinking about it. So I don't know how that would happen.
I love how you've only been here for like 26 minutes and they want to see you animated.
Because I'm just great.
They're already just like, yeah, more Montana, please.
No,
it's wonderful.
No, I'm good. Let's see. You haven't seen Space Jam 2, The New Legacy, LeBron.
Oh yeah, yeah, we've seen it.
Yes. Let's see. Liger, I forgot. Yes, Liger has said,
yes.
I just remembered I was binge watching some Hannah Montana live streams the other month after 15 years again, and now I have to think of that. Well, I mean, I am definitely not Miley Cyrus, so.
Are you sure?
You know, I'd have to think about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say nah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
I mean, I just. Okay. I won't question you then.
All in favor for Rogue Rouge going skydiving, say aye. Sure. I should be careful though. Apparently Lady Grey can't stop laughing. No rolling on the floor. Oh no.
Do you remember Rafflecopter?
No.
It's like
rolling on the floor laughing.
But like a helicopter. Rafflecopter.
Oh, and it's spinning.
Yeah,
the thing is.
Rafflecopter goes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Oh no.
That's old school right there.
Yeah, but I can't do that.
Rui says, Jim, how goes? Wait a sec, is that Evelyn or someone else? I can't tell.
It's someone else. Hello.
Yes.
Can you just not getting good lighting? Hello.
With me today is Montana.
Hello.
Who is Melvin's younger sister.
That is me. I. They see me rolling. They hating. Hey, I'm reading it. It's a song.
Yeah, I was hoping you would continue. I was extremely invested.
Get to the chorus. Yeah. My music's so loud.
Maybe that's what Amy's listening to. She's just listening to that.
Yep, same mistake. Yep.
So she picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see the notes here. I took notes for this bit of animation.
Oh yes, I could see how I don't sound like Evelyn. But yes, I could tell too in the darkness of it when I was looking over at the screen before. It's hard to see all of my hair and faceness. You can really just see the glasses, so it's easy to get mistaken.
My hair and faceness.
I know how to word well, okay? I do.
You're natural.
English is my first language.
I'm just gonna let you take over.
Then the color thing will never be done.
It doesn't matter. They already want to see you animate it. You're in for a 3-season episode arc.
I mean, Lady Grey, if you had said hi to Evelyn at the beginning, I probably would not have corrected you and just went, hi. So, Red the Angry Bird says, what's up, Sasso?
What up, Red the Angry Birds? We've had a pretty fantastic day. We saw a pretty fantastic movie. The name of that movie was The Day the Earth Blew Up. featuring Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and Penelope Pig.
Yes. And also this random alien who likes boba tea.
Yeah. I also really liked the scientist.
Oh, yes.
He was super funny, especially in the beginning.
Yes.
Like, he was so serious.
True. Oh, so after Amy and the Cup, then Skydiver Rogue Rouge. I'm not going to ever remember that. I said that already, but I'm really not.
That's okay. I think it'd be cooler if her name was Rogue, and she's a spy, and she's from Sonic Adventure 2. You know that game. She's like the bat lady that hangs out with Shadow.
Oh, I see.
I think they should lean more into the British spy 60s angle.
But I mean, Rogue, they both kind of work. I mean,
I guess you're right.
Yeah, sure.
It's cool.
It's awesome. Let's see. Demetrius says, I've mentioned before I've moved on from Sonic since Boom and Forces. I really only look at the fan content these days, so you guys keep up the good work. Oh, thanks. I know, I do so much.
Well, that's a very real thing that a lot of folks do with Sonic. Like, people are more invested in what the community is doing.
That's true.
Than with
what is actually happening.
Yeah. And it seems like, I don't know, I'm much more invested in when Belena Productions' next video is, or Shadow 759, or Rui, when your next video is. I don't know. It's just cool guy stuff.
Cool guy stuff.
Yeah, good guy stuff.
Who are the cool guys?
The people I just mentioned were pretty
cool.
Cool.
Okay, yes, they're cool guys. I thought you were talking about yourself, which I mean you are cool, but
that was a pretty good one, Montana.
Yeah.
I don't know what cool guy you talking about. I don't see anyone here.
I mean, here, these guys.
All the Sassnicks. Everyone in the chat, super cool.
No, Lady Gray. We can stop talking about Animation Me. That's fine.
I think
that's
we need to
okay.
talk way more about
No, I think, okay, here, Red the Angry Birds. We'll go to that one. He says, or they say, quick question. When do you return to making games, or to make game Sonic versus movie Sonic, since it was kind of canceled? Will you still use it? Blender.
So, it has not been canceled. We've had to switch software. We were originally using this software called Cinema 4D. It wasn't really doing what we needed it to do. So we had to switch. Software was good, but then they made an update and it wasn't good anymore. So we had to, we stopped using that software. We got Blender, and then we wanted to do the Collab series so we could learn how Blender works and how it animates and all the ins and outs of Blender. And now that we're finishing up, or we're working on Collab episode 5, we'll have all the skills that we need to execute this vision. Because this is a long time coming, Montana.
You seem super excited about this.
Movie Sonic and our very own Sasso Sonic are going to have a showdown. And it's...
Versus.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting each other.
I see.
And it's a long time coming.
JPig, I think Amy is in a parking lot right now. I don't think we know exactly where she's heading, to answer your question.
Hi, JPig. How are you? Boom. Uncle Schlemel's stomach sauce. That's what she's drinking.
Interesting. Stomach sauce. Interesting.
Amy's not doing super well.
Yes.
And so she's just kind of drinking this stuff.
And this stuff is bad for you?
It's sauce for your stomach if you have a stomach ache.
Oh, I see.
And if you drink this stomach sauce,
I see.
Theoretically, your stomach ache will go away.
So it's like a Schlemel Pepto type thing? Or trying to get a better understanding?
It would be similar to something like Pepto-Bismol, I would say.
Okay, I got it.
It's very indicative of what this character is going through right now. She's carrying around essentially Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, the stress and whatnot. She's not doing well. Okay, I put the 2 and 2 together. I understand now.
She's very stressed out, and this is what this is what's going on.
Let's see. Strasbourg says, to be honest, the reason I want to see Rouge go skydiving is because we never see Rouge take a break from flying, and she never used a parachute before.
Is that true? I didn't know that. I thought you were the keeper of all the Rouge lore.
What's it?
You specifically, Montana.
Okay, even though I said reading from the thing. Whatever. Anyway. Let's see. Rui says, I still can't believe you guys scrapped all that hard work you did in C4D.
We have, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. Like, we have a lot of the animation already completed, but we had to switch software because it wasn't, Cinema 4D wasn't working as intended anymore. So we had to start using Blender. And Blender has been pretty great for the most part. I've really enjoyed Blender. How do you feel about Blender? Do you like Blender? Kind of, sort of?
Yeah, I'm still learning, so
Okay.
it seems...
Right.
Did you just hit your face? Yes.
I usually
But
hit my everything when I'm talking.
what is this head movement
Because
you're
I'm like,
doing
I'm
right
turning,
now?
I'm showing you examples of me like moving my head into the
I
microphone.
can see.
It's a big deal for me.
It seems like people are very concerned about Amy. Because what is in that drink? The Pepto-like stuff. And then, Amy's fine. She's been through worse. Poor Amy. Oh no, poor Amy. Hope she recovers
Guys.
from whatever situation she's going through. Don't
Amy's gonna
worry,
be
Amy will be
fine.
fine.
Don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't need the sad emojis. It's okay. We're good. We're
We're-
good. She'll be fine. I assume.
We're telling stories with our characters here, and this is part of a bigger message of Sonic not doing the right thing and causing issues for the people in his life.
I see.
So
Can
anyway,
you explain to us, because Lady Gray's asking what C4D is?
C4D is an abbreviation for Cinema 4D,
Oh, haha. JPEG just answered it. Ha, thank you.
industry standard 3D software for modeling and animating.
Look at that. Look at that.
They were pretty ruthless when we reached out to them because we had a lot of questions. They did this update, and Cinema 4D kind of stopped working after this update. Like, it was taking longer to render. Our models weren't working correctly.
It exploded.
It basically exploded, and we asked, like, hey, can we get some like support from you guys to help us fix this issue? And they were like, well, best we can do is send you a link to a live stream, and you can ask your question in the live stream, and someone might get back to you.
Might.
And
Very helpful.
we were like, okay, well, we're done.
Very helpful.
Yeah, so not extremely helpful. Yeah.
Red the Angry Bird says, my brother said after he's done finishing school, he might join Blender and make animations about Star Fox, and Sonic, my friend's character, is Falco.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool.
I like it. Yeah, that was great customer support. Just maybe someone will get back to you on this live stream. Who knows if we'll even actually read your comment, but we'll get there. We'll get there, hopefully, sometime in the future, but maybe not.
It's all about how we feel. You know, if we feel like it, maybe.
Depends on the emotion for that day.
And we were like, you know what? We feel like our business could be better given elsewhere.
That makes
So-
sense,
We were done.
especially if they weren't giving you answers to questions, or even saying they might only give you answers to questions.
Bunch of jerks. So this is kind of forward. So we need to bring this thing forward more. This isn't the first time I've done this, if you can tell, Montana. This isn't my first rodeo for cans.
Cans. Can rodeo. It looks more like a bottle than a can, though.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's usually, Schlemel's is usually like a can, but that's their fizzy pop. This is Uncle Schlemel's stomach sauce.
I see.
All right.
Let's see. Strasbourg says, and here's what Rouge's parachute looks like. It's like a giant white round parachute with Rouge's pink heart symbol on the top.
Planned it down to the last detail.
I like the details.
Okay, so what's happening here with this camera?
Bye, Rui.
Oh, see you later,
See
Rui.
you later.
I need to go. My family is yelling at me.
Can understand that sometimes.
JPEG says, well, I can't say Blender has customer support. Mostly the Blender community handles that stuff. And that's another reason why we ended up going with Blender is because of its awesome community. And we've been very happy with all the support and help that we've gotten from everyone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then continuing from what Strasberg was saying about the parachute with the heart symbol on top, that her outfit would be her iconic outfit, but in a jumpsuit. And then same with her goggles.
Everything is planned to the last detail.
Everything is iconic. As it should be.
I liked Daffy and Porky. They're basically what I'm trying to say is I like their space outfits. I thought it was pretty funny. And how they just like, I don't know, it just seemed like it wasn't super necessary for them to be wearing them.
Yeah, I like when they made their way back down to Earth, they had no space helmet at all, and apparently were alive without their heads exploding.
Well, they're cartoons. They can handle it.
I agree with you, Strasberg. You are genius.
Genius.
You want to see the day the Earth blew up? That says JPEG says, I want to see the day the world blew up. Or the Earth.
I thought he said that JPEG said, "Oh, I want to see the Earth blow up."
No, I mean that would be interesting too. Although
it would be.
I don't know if anybody would be able to do anything after that unless they were on another Earth number 5 or something like
Earth 2.
Nah, yeah. Would you guys go see the Minecraft movie next month? I don't know about that, Lady Gray. We were looking at the poster thing in the theater today, and it looked very strange in terms of the characters themselves and the background and everything. It looked weird.
The characters look like they were all dressed from the 70s.
Yes.
Even Jack Black's outfit, he looked like he was from a movie from 1973.
Yes.
His jeans in particular had this like fabric to them. They didn't look like normal jeans. They looked like really soft.
But I think that
jeans.
just had to do with how they edited it, because everybody's clothes kind of looked like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So even though you could tell they were made out of different material, they all had that similar shade flatness to them.
I would say we've seen a lot of people going into like live action humans going into a fantastical world, or fantastical characters going into a live action world. Something I really enjoyed about this Looney Tunes movie is that the whole thing was animated. There wasn't like human characters.
No, even the humans were Looney Tuned.
Yeah, they were like cartoons.
Yes, it was great.
It was. I was surprised how refreshing it was.
It was, it was very enjoyable. And the really cool thing was we pretty much had the entire theater to ourselves. It was us and 4 other people. And it was almost just us. There's an old senior couple that came in and sat in too. But other than that, the entire theater was empty. It was wonderful. We
came up with a pretty good backstory for them, though.
Yes, we did.
Like, that they, that... Oh, when I was a youngin', I liked Looney Tunes. And look at how now we're old and this
nostalgia.
Yeah, they're still young. Why are they young and we're old? What happened?
Farmer Jim.
I really liked Farmer Jim.
Farmer Jim was hilarious.
I liked his name.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I wonder why. No idea.
I have no clue.
Nope, no connection at all. When will Sasso Rouge come back in videos? I really think that Sasso Knuckles and Sasso Rouge will make a great couple, like Sasso Amy did with Sasso Sonic. That's what Red the Angry Bird said. I should have said that first.
That's okay. I'm sure they're off having wonderful adventures together. There's this one episode where Amy and Knuckles and Rouge talk to Sonic about how he hasn't been super in tune with Amy. To describe more lore, channel lore to you, Montana, which I am sure you are all about.
Go for it. I'm here. I'm listening.
A long time ago, when the first Sonic movie came out, Amy wanted to go with Sasso Amy wanted to go with Sasso Sonic to the Sonic movie premiere. Mm-hmm. Sasso Sonic, not being a super big fan of the design and the concept of the movie, didn't want to go.
Unfortunate.
This made Amy upset because they had just redesigned the Sonic character, well, movie Sonic, like originally. You heard about OG movie Sonic, how he looked terrifying, and then they redesigned him so he didn't look so terrifying. And Amy was really excited about that, and she wanted to go to see this movie with Sonic, but Sonic was like, "No, I don't want to go see the movie. I don't like Sonic's design." But movie Sonic's design is new. It's different. Mm-hmm. Sonic doesn't believe her. He sees the poster, and then it kind of spirals. Everything spirals.
Oh no!
Because Amy ends up meeting movie Sonic, and they end up going out for a little bit, and Sonic's whole world is just like, "What's happening?"
That's very confusing there for them.
And as he's processing it, Rouge and Knuckles are like, "You've kind of screwed up the whole time, dude, and you need to get your you just need to get your shit together." So Sonic starts to get his shit together.
Get it together!
And everything kind of culminates with movie Sonic blowing up Tails' workshop, and now Sonic has to go track down movie Sonic, and they have to have a showdown. So that's kind of the story arc. Yeah, but right after, so the movie Sonic arc kind of ended up being a cliffhanger because the Collab series started, which is all the Sonics getting together and getting into trouble.
Got it.
So now we're finishing up that storyline. And now after this storyline, we'll be revisiting and finishing up the movie Sonic versus Sasso Sonic.
I see.
Storyline.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's a lot of lore for you. And
yes, it was.
I'm sorry that you had to be subjugated.
Yeah, because, I mean, I wasn't listening to any of that. But anyway.
I kind of drifted in and out as you were telling me about your Sonic story.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's look back over here. Jim bought the farm. Okay, no. For clarification, in the Looney Tune movie that we saw today,
there is a character.
Yes, called Farmer Jim. Porky and Daffy, he finds them two as babies, and then he starts raising them.
Montana.
His name is Farmer Jim. We'll leave it at that.
But we can't give them the whole story.
Okay, fine. That's all I'll say. He took care of baby Daffy and Porky, and his name is Farmer Jim, who has a farm. There you go. That's all I will say. But
okay.
What happened to him, by the way? I think Lady Gray's talking about what you were telling me about a few minutes ago. Sonic and Sasso Sonic and Amy and all of that stuff.
What happened to who?
I don't know. I got lost. I'm sorry. Movie Sonic was scary. What happened to him, by the way?
Oh, okay, Lady Gray. We don't know. We don't know what happened to Movie Sonic. The last thing that happened was he blew up Tails' workshop. It's a very dramatic scene. Things get very dramatic, and then things immediately get extremely silly because all the Sonics start hanging out, and it's just a bunch of hijinks. It's kind of it's very Looney Tunes-esque, honestly. All right, so I need to create more of an arc here. And she picks it up.
Get her eye.
I know. Look at she's locked into this thing.
Yeah.
She's not even in the seat either.
Oh.
Well, she's like morphed into it.
Who's the voice actor of Sasso Knuckles? Red the Angry Birds asks.
That's my brother Mike. Mike voices Knuckles on our channel.
And let's see, going back up a little bit, Strasbourg Production says Sasso Rouge is going to be coming in style. Let's just say, besides working for GUN, she works for another job as a skydiving instructor.
Man,
some good information.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that she did that, honestly.
Good information. Good to know. Did you like my Sasso Rouge lore? I did. I enjoyed it. Thank you. No, I did. Why are you Anyway. Let's see some other stuff. Liger says, yeah, long story short, Sasso Sonic and Sasso Sonic make me always question, what the heck are you doing? And that someone might need a ambulance. They are a bad influence.
That's been a big part of their, like the story that's being told. Sometimes the friends you have aren't the best influence, and you have to rethink the people you're hanging out with.
That makes sense. I agree. Is the movie Sonic versus game Sonic and Collab series canon or not? Red the Angry Bird asks. I don't know if I understand. He might.
Collab series, canon or not? Hold on. Before I answer that question, Project DLC says, tell that new chick to leave. This is her brother, LOL. Sorry, you don't understand Project DLC. They want an animated series about Montana.
I did nothing. I don't know why.
That's how much of a hit you've been. You do know who Project DLC is, though?
No.
You have no idea?
No.
Okay. All right.
The person or the person behind? No.
You have no... Yeah. Anywho, Red the Angry Bird. I would say the collab... I mean, it's all canon.
I am a cartoon?
Yes.
Oh. I guess.
Have you been described as a cartoon before?
Yes.
Okay.
One of my drama teachers in high school said I remind them of a cartoon. That was many a year ago, though. Yeah.
I can see it.
But other than that, I think that's pretty much the only time.
All right. This is looking freaking awesome.
Does who wear the same clothes every day? JPEG asks.
JPEG wants to know if you wear the same clothes every day because they're trying to decide whether or not you're a cartoon.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I do not wear the same clothes every day. No. Not at all.
And neither do I.
Are you sure about that? What cartoon? Lady Grey wants to know what cartoon. I would too.
What cartoon would you want to be in?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'll have to think about that. I don't know for how long, but I will have to think about that.
I thought about it all for all of 5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of possibilities. Let me see if I can.
JPig says you must be pretty high budget cartoon characters to get a different set of clothes every day.
That's how you know you're. That's how you know you've made it.
And then Project DLC says she's got a high budget, so she gets to have new clothes for her cartoon life.
Everyone's on board.
Why does everybody want to make me a cartoon? What did I do? Let's see. I read the Angry Bird says, I think after you're done finishing the Collab series in Sasso Sonic versus movie Sonic, I think you should make Star Fox versus Sasso Sonic. That'd be interesting.
Star Fox, eh?
Imagine if we are all living in a cartoon, says Strasbourg Productions. Well, that would be fun because, we could do a lot more crazy things without dying. Like in cartoons where they all explode and then 5 seconds later, they're fine.
In the next cut, they're just totally fine.
Yeah. Nothing wrong. They're all good.
I feel like a lot of people would be pretty happy about living in a cartoon.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a big one for a lot of folks.
Don't test that theory. No worries, JPIC. I won't test that theory. I won't explode. Maybe. We'll see. Lady Grey, what do you mean by what about anime?
I guess Lady Grey is asking, would you rather be in a cartoon? And if you were to be in a cartoon, would you want to be in an anime?
You know,
You like anime.
I do. As do I like cartoons. That is an interesting question.
I think some anime are very serious and dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if like, you know, for instance, would you rather be in an episode of Looney Tunes or would you rather be in Death Note?
Looney Tunes.
You had to think about it though.
Yes, I did. It took me a second.
What if
I'm very skeptical.
What if you were in possession of the Death Note? Would that change?
That's a different story.
Would that change things for you at all?
No, I'd rather be a Shinigami.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I would rather be the evil person. The evil person. Not even person, but yes.
Gotcha. I think that's I could see you giving that answer, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
A Shinigami, huh?
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you would want to haunt, so to speak? Would you haunt Project DLC?
Is this my brother?
Yeah, that's Melvin.
Oh, literally. Okay. Ha! I feel so dumb now. Hello, brother, if you're still there watching. Anyway, what was the question?
They were asking if well, I was asking who would you haunt?
Oh,
and then
if I was
said,
a Shinigami?
Yeah, like who would you give the Death Note to?
I would just throw it up in the air and let the first person who finds it grab it, and then we would then be best friends for life.
That's amazing.
Well, the opposite of best friends, but best friends for life. Let's see. Before the stream ends, I quickly want to share a story. Yesterday, I went to sports, met my neighbor's Garfield, see and pet him a lot. On my way back, I met another cat that let me pet it. Worth it, said Liger.
Liger. My neighbor Garfield. Oh, that's great. Wow, so you got you got to pet 2 cats in one day? Great.
Sounds like it. Cats are awesome.
Yes. I have a cat upstairs. That's getting lots of sleep right now.
Strasbourg asks if you can do a teaser for Sasso Skydiver Rouge, and then says, I feel satisfied with my Sasso Rouge lore.
That'd be really funny.
Yes, Lady Grey, I get it now. I get it. Thank you. My brain doesn't work well sometimes. Tell Montana I know he has cats.
So
his cat Frey is my best friend.
Yeah, she really likes you. You guys are buddies.
Let's see. Red Angry Bird says, I have a question. Why does Sasso Tails feel fine now even though Cosmo is still a plant? Is she alive now?
Tails isn't fine. You think Tails is fine? Tails isn't doing well either. Sorry.
But is that a yes or a no to the are you gonna do a something? Where is it? Can you do a teaser for Sasso Skydiver Rouge? Is that a yes or a no? Strasbourg would like to know.
I think what we should do, have you ever gone skydiving?
No.
Would you be interested in skydiving?
Maybe.
Maybe we should get you up on a plane.
No.
And you can skydive.
No, thank you.
And we can put a GoPro on you, and that'll be the video.
I disagree.
You don't like that idea?
No, because you wouldn't hear or see anything other than my hair and me screaming.
So we'll have Evelyn also jump off with you.
Yeah, okay.
And Evelyn can be wearing a GoPro, and you can be wearing a GoPro, and then we can have that be the video, and you'll get a free skydiving experience out of it.
All right, well, I'll talk about this with Evelyn and see how that goes down.
I'm sure she would be super on board and would have no issues whatsoever with that plan.
Oh, yeah. Okay, whatever you say.
I like that idea. I think we should go with that.
Hmm.
You don't think so?
No. I don't know. I didn't hear what you just said.
We can workshop it. So something that happens a lot when you're streaming, and I explain this sometimes. I am doing this, I'm doing this, and we're talking, and it's okay if sometimes you're like, what was I just doing?
Yes.
Because there's a lot of multitasking going on.
I see. I keep hitting this. Stay.
Welcome to my world. Melvin never hits it.
Yeah,
He's-
of course he would never hit it. He's
a pro.
yes
I'm
at
always-
everything.
I'm always hitting it. Let's see.
I'm not hitting it with my face though.
That's true. I'm hitting it with my face.
No head banging for you.
Melvin, JPEG says Melvin is the perfect co-host.
Yes, I agree. Much better than I.
I don't know about that.
That's very true.
You guys are everyone's awesome in their own unique way, and it's great to have
Words are hard.
all sorts of different co-hosts. Oh my goodness. If Melvin were here, he'd be like, no, I'm the best.
Yes. And then I would be like, all right, I should go. And I'd get up and
No.
leave.
No, don't go. Don't go. Please.
Melvin Sasso is doubting your co-hosting abilities.
Just starting drama in the chat. Thanks, J-Pig.
Yes.
Hey, dude, how was Split Fiction? Did you enjoy that one? Okay, so it kind of needs to lean a little more this way. They said it was great. Oh, we're about an hour here, guys.
Don't leave, please. I think we have to.
Yeah, so we have to go for now.
If you angle your bottle
Yeah.
in the right direction.
Montana.
I'm not angling it here, okay?
It was so great to have you.
Oh, thank you.
On stream. I'm sure the Sassnicks and everybody in the chat feels the same way. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. We'll be back next week. I'm sure we'll be animating something even more fantastical and amazing than Amy putting down a bottle, then picking it up, then putting it down again. My name is Sasso. Thank you so much, everyone. We gotta go. Until next time,